Hello, my name's Alan McIvor. I'm a headhunter in Taipei with Bola Associates, and I want to give you some advice about recent graduates and how to find a job. The first thing I want to say is don't quit a job before 1 year. Okay, so that means even if a position is not working out, if you don't like the boss, if you've only been there 7 months, tough it out. If you leave jobs before 1 year, then your resume looks really bad in the long run. So if you have a couple of jobs where you've quit after 7 months or 8 months, then when you eventually apply for jobs you want, the HR will dismiss you as unreliable. This is really important, so don't quit a job before 1 year. Okay, put your head down. When I say put your head down, I mean work hard. So graft is really important in the professional world. In high school or in university, some smart kids, maybe they didn't need to work as hard, but they still got good grades. In the professional world, it doesn't work like this. You have to earn the promotions you're given. You know, you will do as well as the effort you put into your job. So work hard. And when I say work hard, I don't mean kill yourself through your job. Okay, find a work-life balance that benefits you. If you can find a work-life balance where you are working overtime sometimes and sometimes you're going home early, that's good. You know, work hard, but make sure you are not making yourself sick from overwork, or you're not too tired all the time. Try and find a balance that's right for you. Learn new skills, but in an organized way. So if you look at a resume of a general manager or a country manager, quite often they've rotated job function throughout their career. So maybe they started in sales, maybe they moved to marketing, maybe they've done supply chain during their career. So all in all, that builds into a really good resume, but take it step by step. I would say if you're going to try a new job function, do so from within a company. So if your job function is marketing, maybe transfer into the sales team in that company. If you leave the job and then try and find a new function, that's going to be a lot more difficult. Okay, this point's kind of scary, but the first couple of jobs you have in your career, sometimes just the first job, can decide your entire career. And I know that's it's a really scary thought to think about, but it's true. So be really careful about which jobs you take as your first job and your second job. Let's say if you want to work in digital marketing, but the first job you take is a sales job, sometimes it's going to be really difficult for you to come out of that and apply for digital marketing jobs and get them. So be really careful about your first choices. I would say be ambitious, but be realistic. Okay, so there's some companies that require MBAs. There's some companies that only hire people who went to the best university in the country. Don't always target those companies, or don't target them straight out of university. Okay, you can build up your skill set and work hard and eventually get into one of those target companies. Just think about your career from the long term. Don't always go from 0 to 100. Speak to people in your market and get good advice from people already working in that industry or in that job. So a lot of my parents' friends are lawyers, and when I wanted to be a lawyer, I spoke to a lot of them to get advice. Okay, the flip side of that coin is that a lot of people can be quite negative about their jobs. So everyone has pros and cons about their specific job or their specific industry. Listen to them and get advice. Take their advice with a pinch of salt. I mean, your career is your own, so focus on what you want. Internships. So internships are a really good thing for your resume. When you're graduating university, you don't have any tangible skills yet. So having a couple of internships under your belt looks really good on your resume. It shows that you're motivated. I would also say soft skills are just as important as hard skills. So a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, if I study really, really hard, then I can get whatever I want. The real world doesn't work like that, okay? Soft skills are really important. Like, can you make friendships easily? Can you work well in a team? Are you a good subordinate? Do you follow orders well? These kind of soft skills will really help you in the long run. I think those are really underestimated. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that helps.